Right, welcome back peeps, and today we'll be upgrading door speakers on the Nissan NV400. So this is 2015, that's what it looks. It's a long high top medium wheelbase. So that's how your door cards look, and you really got the speaker in there. Right in there. This one does not have any tweeters on a dash or anywhere. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing a set of components, and tweeter is going to go right up in here. So like you see just up in there, that's where the tweeter is going to go. So what we're going to be installing is it's a set of Musway ME6.2c component speakers. So you've got tweeter, just a soft dome, nice decent tweeter, can't even get in there. So yeah, what does it say? This set is like 100 watt RMS, and it comes with separate crossover for the woofer, as you got in here. So this one's is input, and this go output for the tweeter. That's a big one. And then you've got a little small filter for the woofer. That's what the tweeters look, and that's what the 6.5-inch driver looks, which is quite cool. These are like 110 on retail, as you can see, 3 ohms, 100 watt RMS. They're like 110, depends where you get them. To buy, eBay, whatever, whatnot. So basically, you need to strip these door cards and see what we need. But you're not gonna see video of stripping these door cards now. If you want to see how to take these door cards apart, you look for another video. I will have it definitely, and basically we will continue once I remove this door card. So give us 5 seconds, we'll get this thing off. So the door card is off. That's what it looks like. That's what the door card is. It's like 30 plus screws all over the place. All the clips have been snapped, so it hasn't held at all properly. But here we got 6.5-inch speaker, looking sad and miserable. So we're gonna connect down here. We'll just pop that off because we will be removing this thing. I will let you know the colors of these cables, which positive, which is negative, a bit later on. But this speaker, how we get it out, in a 10mm drill bit, and just drill it out. That's one. And let's do the other two. Like so. And now, look at this thing, man. That's the tiniest magnet on the planet. I think my tweeter has bigger magnet than this speaker. But yeah, this is why the sound, the way the sound, there's like compared to the new speaker, there is a significant difference. I'll tell you that. Yeah, for sure. So basically, you can't just really stick it in straight away in there, because it's not gonna. The hole is too big. The hole is too big for this thing. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to make some speaker rings. So something like that. I'm gonna see which size I'm going to be using for the template. You just put them on MDF, cut it out, and really that's it. So I really need it to be oh, this is too big. No, well, basically this is the concept. What you need to do is when you get a MDF ring, or you can buy one, replacement ones, and you put it in there. Your speaker fits perfectly fine, and you can install your new speakers. So I'm gonna go get them cut, get these rings cut, and basically then we'll get on with the install and the wiring itself, which is the more interesting part, apart from looking at me chopping rings out. But yeah, peeps, give us 5 seconds, I'll be back with some new rings, and we'll start installing tweeters and the base drivers. Right then, so rings. I have finished the rings. That's the rings. That's what they look. I did give them a bit of a paint, so they look nicer and everything. As you can see, one of them is missing because it's already installed. That side is really completed. I'll show you what this side is gonna look after I'm done. But for now, just wanted to clarify how to, for those that don't really know how to really make the ring. And if it is a bit of a pain in the ass the first time if you don't know how to do it, and it is a bit tricky. So simplify. Normally when you buy new speakers, they come in a box. Let's say these ones come in a box and they have these nice round circles. So what you do is you get a bit of MDF or plywood or whatever you choose, put this on and use it as a cut out hole where the speaker sits. So basically, just a second, as you can see, so that's where it needs to sit. So when you put that bit of cardboard over the top, you can see that it's fitting perfectly fine, even probably a little bit too much. So what you do is when you draw your circle, you cut before the line that you draw, so make it smaller, more narrow, the hole, and then once you drill them, cut these holes out. What you do is use 10mm drill bit, drill a pilot hole, and then with a jigsaw cut the whole hole out. And then basically once you've cut it out, you put your speaker in like that. Check how much you need extra along the wall. See, like I've got about a centimeter-ish extra outside of the wall. And to get that extra, what you do is you get a washer. I don't know where the hell my washer has gone, but it's here somewhere. Where is my washer?
Which washer?
The one that I used to.
It's hanging back up.
Oh, it's hanging back up. Oh. So basically, you get a washer with a side wall. How much you want, washer, whatever. You can use many things. Like, see, I've got spacers, and then you basically use a circle, drive it along the side, along the rim of the speaker, and just cut it by the line that you've gotten. And that's where you get your outside wall. So when you fit it, you screw this to the metal, and it all fits. Everything fits perfectly fine, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. So next part, what I was gonna talk about is the wiring. Install the wiring. So on the passenger side, your negative cable is purple red, and positive is white red. And on the driver's side, on the driver's side we have negative is purple red and positive is green green red, and that's basically how the finished look looks. Tweeter, there's actually a square hole. This is all glued in, this is not going anywhere, it's all wired in, all nice and neat, and then you just snap it into place and happy days. So the tweeter crossover has been attached to the cables. That's the woofer crossover has been attached to the cables. I've kept the factory connector and I've just sent the cable down the side inside there, and that's where it sits on there. As you can see, all connected. As you can see, I've drilled the holes on the side, all four sides, into the metal, and then when the speaker goes on, you just drill it all, and it sounds really nice. So then you shut the door. This is the position of the. No, fuck it. This is the position of the tweeter where it sits, and sorry. Fucking. So that's the position, and it sounds pretty nice. We'll hear this whole setup when I do the other side of the door, but that side it's all going to be on a time lapse. I'll show you how I did the tweeter. Oh. So basically, tweeter. You need to get. Obviously, you can choose speakers that don't have separate tweeter. You can put coaxials in, but what I did is I got the hole saw, marked the center of the square. As you can see, there's supposed to be something probably for a better system. It comes with the tweeters from the factory, and basically I drilled the hole, positioned my tweeter where I wanted to with the collar, and basically just glued it in, and that's the end of the story. But I'm gonna put this on the time lapse, and I'll show you quickly how all this happened, and then we'll go to the door and install the last speaker and all the wiring. Let's go.
Watch out for her dark side, yeah, she got some sharp eyes. See her for the first time, never let her out my sight. I just wanna stay up, look at you all made up. Dirty thoughts are seeping to my mind, I can't wait up. Ooh, she looks so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and shaking, it's making them crazy, she know how to move. She said she's ready to party, let's get it started. Tequila straight out the bottle. She looks so good when she's sipping her motto. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush, and everything that we taste feels like a drug. Da 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 da.
Right, peeps, and that's basically the finished-ish product, apart from we need to put a door cut back in and everything. So this is how it goes, exactly the same like on the other side. The tweeter sits nicely. I'll show you in a bit. I'll jump in, I'll put some tunes on so you can hear how clear it is, considering that the factory speakers sounded like they're literally inside of a freaking train somewhere, I don't know, but it was literally horrible. So that's where the cable goes. It's all perfectly fine because the runners are just there. It's past the window altogether, so there's don't have to worry that you're gonna catch onto something or whatnot. And but that's obviously this is how you do it with this type of speaker, with the Musway ME6.2c. If you have different speakers, they're gonna have just probably one crossover for the tweeter, and then you'll have to run adjoin the speakers from the connector to the other speaker separately, but that's another story. So let me jump in. Actually, where am my key? So let's hear, people, let's hear what it sounds like. Just playing some FX Rush song, and excuse for the bloody adverts. Excuse for the head, you know, because I had to punch because it wasn't listening to me anymore, but that's what it is basically inside.
I need you, I think this is lust, my love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush, and everything that we taste feels like a drug.
So yeah, pretty nicer, way nicer than the factory system, factory speakers. They're like completely no good in a sense, really. Well, you've seen yourself the magnets and everything, because you can actually, when you change the settings on the high pass, so you set it like at 100 and you can turn it up higher. But again, you can install a aftermarket amplifier to amplify these speakers better, because this is only putting like what, 20 watt RMS on the head unit at the max, so these speakers can be way louder and way better sound as well. These doors, to be honest, are crap. You need sound deadening if you want them to sound much better and that sort of stuff, but for what it is, it's definitely worth doing, especially installing tweeters to get them highest. Otherwise it just sounds like in a drum, something like that. But basically that's really it is. That's how you upgrade the speakers on Nissan NV400, and I'm just gonna go put a door card back in and call it the day. So yeah, peeps, all I can say is thanks a lot for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.